you're going to burn in hell forever. I've seen this movie before. It never ends bad. Jesus died for our sins, right? I'm getting way off topic here. People with different beliefs won't believe current scientific fact. The whole point of science is to observe things as they are, and you stick with that theory until something else comes out of that, and you're like, oh wait, 0.00001% of whatever we were looking at is actually way different than what we thought. So we got to keep that in mind. Okay, science is not flawed just because we have to pivot. We have to change stance and take on the brunt of a different current that's coming our way. Science is like, oh shit, I can't even equate it to evolution because not all of the world believes in evolution. They believe in a whole bunch of shit. I won't get into specifics with that, but you could say that America was great at one point. It may have been like right here, and then the rest of it is still bad. Okay, it could have just been right here, and that's it. That's all of it. This is the entire history, and this is the single point in which we did good, without profiting off of whatever goodness we were doing. We came to America. We fucked shit up. We messed things up for a lot of people. We got people sick. We killed people outright, and then they like tried to defend themselves, and then we took it like, oh shit, they're attacking us. They're coming at us. We gotta defend ourselves. But they were the ones defending their homeland, and supposedly America was founded on this idea that if we don't like the way things are going, if you won't accept my beliefs, then I'll go somewhere where they do accept my beliefs, and they don't care what I believe in as long as I'm doing good by the laws of that nation. And that's not to say that a nation can be infallible with the laws that they make. They certainly have proven that in... I almost said the name of a nation. This year, it's going to charity. And not just charity. It's going to not give a hand out, but give a hand up. Okay? We're going to give people technology they need to drill wells. Um, fuck. It's hard. Um, when you start to think about how different we all are. I mean, you might not be listening to me. Well, you are listening to me, but you may not be absorbing what I'm saying. You may not be taking everything that I'm saying. Um, you may not be absorbing it. So I'm saying you won't like. You'll be hearing me, but you won't be listening to me. And what I mean that, yeah, what I mean by that is, you may not cooperate with me on what I'm talking about because we have different beliefs. Now, I don't, like I was just saying, I believe in nature. I believe in nature. But God and a lot of different people take that in a lot of different ways. And some folks have even manipulated the situation and were able to profit off of people's inherent need, supposedly. Not supposedly. It is statistical that people do this, obviously, because we're living in it right now. But I'm not heavily influenced by the church. I'm not heavily influenced by the synagogue, the temple, the monastery, what have you. This current pope, which is kind of weird because we haven't had a pope step down in a long while. And just like we haven't had a Supreme Court justice step down, you're supposed to die in that role. You're supposed to retire by death in that role. So far, with this new pope, he's been a godsend. I mean, really. Benedict, Pope Benedict, I can't remember his name, but I guess he did the world a great service by avoiding whatever charges may have been coming his way. Can you really prosecute the Pope? Because he lives in his own country. The Vatican City is its own country with its own laws. So, is there an extradition treaty with Rome and their Vatican City? I mean, if a pope told us, go to war with this ideology, go to war with that nation, would Roman Catholics have to obey? Would Catholics have to obey? I'm getting off topic. This new pope, he's really good. He's doing good things. He's saying good things. He's accepting people. Okay? He's saying, you can still go to heaven if you don't believe in God. Thank you. Alright? Thank you. Finally. I don't have this looming fucking thundercloud hanging over me saying, it's constantly reminding me, hey, you don't believe in God. Hey, you're going to hell. Hey, you're going to burn in hell forever.